Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This video will be about the new moon for the month of June. This new moon appeared yesterday in Gemini, once again uh, to describe actually the notion of the new moon. According to the modern times, people call new moon the conjunction between the sun and the moon. But how this can be new moon when you need to see the first lunar crescent in order to have new moon? New moon is new moon because she is maybe describing the next month to come. She is showing us how the whole month ahead will look like. So from the beginning of her cycle, we see what to expect in June. Well, from the 8th, 9th of June ahead. So the moon appears in Gemini, and I will describe to you day by day actually what the moon what every lunar day means, so that you can benefit from the course of the moon in terms of activities, maybe new businesses, new activities, learning, surgeries, even maybe planting, because of the season, the nature of the season. So this will be my video as usual. The moon appeared in Gemini. So the first lunar crescent, the first lunar day of the Babylonian Siman took place in Gemini. And I like what I see actually, because before I tell you about the day by day situation, because the moon appeared unafflicted at all. Even Saturn is making harmonious aspect to the moon. Mars is making harmonious aspect to the moon. So this is important. Of course, there will be other aspects, other planetary positions, which I will also explain to you in a second. So the moon appeared approximately in the 9th degrees of Gemini. Gemini is a very strong point, of course, because in Gemini we have the point of the summer solstice. In the 5th degrees of Gemini is where the point of the summer solstice is. So this is the summer point, the highest point position, the most beautiful position of the sun, if you want. Gemini also ruled by the great twins, Gilgamesh and Enkidu of the ancients. Is great for studies, for communication, and maybe this would be the most important topic of the month, if you want. How is Mercury in the meantime? Well, Mercury, who rules Gemini, is in Taurus. At the moment of the appearance of the moon, the Mercury is in the vicinity of Aldebaran, star of money. But Venus is not so much supporting the finances because Venus is still invisible. I will make separate video about the entrance, the passage of Venus into Gemini, and her first appearance, her first visibility after many months of invisibility, because Venus is so important for our joy, beauty, love life. Venus is so important. So I always give special attention to her in separate videos. So yes, more or less, this unafflicted moon I like, because when there is affliction, we can expect, of course, some, challenges. So month of June will be not really very tense. Of course, in the background, we have the war in Israel, Palestine, because we described this earlier when Mars appeared for the first time. Now he's in Aries. He has his full potentials of not really stopping the war. So, yes, this is happening, in the background, unfortunately. And somebody said, I read it somewhere, that there was not even one single day on Earth, on planet Earth, without war. So what can we say? We can look at all these aspects. and all these heliacal phases, visibilities, invisibilities of planets, of stars. But of course, we have these heavy cycles which can unfortunately always result in conflicts and so on, in diseases and so on. So, yes, this powerful Mars who appeared for the first time in Pisces is not promising end of war, but it's promising change of the war-like situation, like I described in many previous videos. Now, we can start with the first lunar day. Actually, we will go directly to um, the second lunar day of the 9th of June, which is Sunday. Which is Sunday. And on this lunar day, when the moon will be still in Gemini, it will be in the vicinity of Castor, the spiritual brother from the great twins. Yes, this will be degrees exactly for this, for spiritual activities. And Sunday is day of the sun. So, like I usually describe to you, so that we can live in harmony with the nature and the planets, it's good to welcome the sun, to know Sunday is ruled by the sun, so we can really get benefit a lot from this, the healing energies of the sun. So we welcome the sun, we imagine around us the healing red aura, if you want, of the sun, and you can wear the gemstone which corresponds of the day, which would be red garnet. Or, of course, you can take a look at my talismans. My talismans are actually corresponding to every planet and to some of the most important stars. But also, if you wear appropriate gemstone of the day, this is also harmonizing you with the planetary energy. So, Sunday. The day is, see, even, on Sunday, the moon is not afflicted, receives exact trine, even applies to aspect with Saturn. So the day, what kinds of activities we can really launch? It would be easy to say, oh, the moon is not afflicted. You can do, let's say, communication, beginning in communication, in trade. But I am very selective when it comes to election of dates for businesses or for launching anything, even for weddings, for anything. Because for good business, you need Venus to be very well placed, to be visible, Jupiter to be well placed, but both of them are invisible, so they will not give you their full potentials when it comes to new beginnings. That's why, yes, you can start studying, you can do new spiritual activities, you can do good trade, but in terms of new beginnings, most probably not. When it comes to um, study and spiritual activities, this would be really very good. Travel, yes, you can travel on this day. There is no affliction. This would be really very, very, the same would be valid. Yes, let me do this day by day. So this is the main thing. Medical interventions, whether you can do or not. Well, medical interventions on this day you can do. But again, remember, when the moon is still very young, we always have to be careful with some anesthetics, let's say. So if there is a really serious surgery, we always choose waning moon. And this moon is very strong waxing, great for planting, really great for planting trees, flowers, just anything. It's just beautiful moment. Now we look at 10th of June, which is Monday, third lunar day. Powerful moon in Cancer, but afflicted by square by Mars. Therefore, no medical interventions really. When you travel, do it carefully. Great for spiritual activities, for helping others, for great for studies, for psychological work. You can plant just anything. You can, on this day, travel. Yes, be careful a little bit. This is Monday, day of the moon. You welcome the sun. You imagine around you the energy of the moon would be light green, and you can wear pearl on this day. Or again, of course, you can take a look at my lunar talismans, because they are very powerful jewelries which are created in a very appropriate planetary moments. Now, whether you can do medical interventions, like I said, no, but you can traveling also no. So because of this affliction, the next day is Tuesday, 11th of June, 4th of lunar day, 4th of Siman. Now the affliction is not really so heavy. You can travel. Again, be careful a little bit. New businesses, probably not spiritual work, teaching others, studying, um, healing work, if not invasive surgeries, and so you can do. This is Tuesday, day of Mars. You can welcome the sun. You know, Mars is ruling the day. You can imagine the aura around yourself is red and you can wear a ruby. Now we look at 12th of June, which is Wednesday, 5th lunar day. Here the moon is has affliction already. Um, Great for astrological work, great for work of enlightenment, like good studies, connection with nature, no surgeries, no new beginnings, to travel carefully, really, teach others, do good work for others, but this is not day for new beginnings, really. And in the meantime, I forgot to tell you, when Venus is invisible, and when people are planning weddings, also not appropriate, really. So I don't even mention this. When Venus is invisible, this is rule, golden rule, because Venus is ruling love. So this is Wednesday, day of Mercury, Hermes. You welcome the sun. You know, Mercury is ruling the day. You imagine green aura around yourselves, and you can wear emerald. And now we have 13th of June, Thursday, 6th lunar day. Now the affliction goes even closer, and the day is a little bit critical, of course. We have to be careful when we travel, no medical interventions. When you welcome the sun in the morning, if you like to do that, it will give you great energy. You know, the day is Thursday, ruled by Jupiter. You imagine the yellow orangey aura around yourselves, and you can wear citrine, very appropriate. But the day is good for to study astrology, to study serious esoteric study knowledge, to educate yourself, to teach others, to connect with the nature, but not so much for new beginnings, like I told you. Then we have 14th of June, which is Friday, 7th lunar day, the critical one, really critical. We have to be very careful on this lunar day. I wouldn't recommend travel. I wouldn't recommend any important new activities. Yes, you can study, maintain your business. You can teach others, but medical interventions, travel, be careful. This is Friday, day of Venus. You welcome the sun. You know, Venus is ruling the day. Imagine light, maybe pink aura, and you can wear a pink quartz, for example. And now we have 15th of June, which is Saturday, 8th lunar day. And now the moon is approaching conjunction with one of the lunar nodes, opposition to the other one, of course. No affliction. This moon is great, really, for trade, spiritual work, spiritual practices, communication. Well, these are the main things. Medical interventions, what to tell you. It is risky to do serious medical interventions when the moon is with the lunar node Ketu. So this is a little bit point of attention. You can do medical interventions if they're not really heavy, invasive. No beauty procedures. Also, I forgot to tell you, when Venus is invisible, of course not. So this is Saturday, day of Saturn. You welcome the sun. You know, Saturn is ruling the day. And you can imagine purple aura, and you can wear amethyst or amethyst aura. You can wear amethyst. Agriculture, of course, beautiful day for planting still. And now we have 16th of June, which is Sunday, 9th lunar day, day of the sun again. No medical interventions, great for planting, great for spiritual work, even commercial work. Already Mercury is powerful. He just entered Gemini, conjoined with Venus, both invisible though, so the sun just entered Gemini. So you have beautiful triple conjunction between Sun, Mercury, Venus. This is beautiful, for fine art. Very nice for acquiring knowledge. For when you study, you have very good results. No affliction really, so you can even travel. And already Jupiter is visible on this day. He's trining the moon. Yeah, this is a special spiritual day, 16th of June. 16th, 17th of June are such. Um, yes, you can reach very good results from studying, communication, negotiations, even traveling. Yeah, and this is already, I told you, Sunday, day of the sun. You welcome the sun, and the sun is ruling you, your day. And you can wear, imagine his healing powers and colors and energies. You can expose your spine to the sun for like 15 minutes. You will have great results. And you can wear red garnet, for example, or a ruby. And now we have Monday, 17th of June, 10th lunar day. The moon is conjoined, in the vicinity of Spica. Great for speech, communication, negotiation, beautiful spiritual practices. Some medical interventions, if not invasive. Monday, day of the moon, you welcome the sun. The moon is ruling the day. You imagine the aura around yourself is light green, and you can wear pearl, for example. Now we have Tuesday, 18th of June, 11th lunar day. The moon receives affliction. We have to be careful on this day. The moon passes through degrees of design, of beauty, of the degrees which will make our efforts, will reward us for our efforts. And this is Tuesday, day of Mars. Let Mars, also very powerful in Aries, give us the strength, the energy to create beauty, so you can benefit for these activities. No beauty procedures. Be a little bit careful when you travel because of the exact opposition Mars Moon on this day, and this is Tuesday, day of Mars. So that's why medical interventions, well, some say when Mars is involved, he is himself the medical intervention, the surgery. But I'm always afraid so that things don't go out of control or too heavy. This would depend on Mars in your own charts. That's why, yes, some would say you can do medical interventions, but I'm always cautious. So this is about 18th of June, day of Mars. Like I said, you imagine you welcome the sun in the morning, you imagine red aura around yourself, you get this powerful energy of, of just, I don't like the word motivation, but like energy of creating, and you can wear garnet or ruby on this day. Good day actually for this, for to create work of creativity, to create beauty, because your work will be visible, will be rewarded. And then you have 19th of June, Wednesday, 12th lunar day. Still affliction, but a little bit lessened, and this is Wednesday. You welcome the sun. Mercury is ruling the day. You imagine the aura around yourself is green, and you can wear an emerald on this day again. Day for creating beauty, for create design, for doing creative work, and you will be rewarded for your efforts. Your efforts will become visible. So this is very important. Okay, let's look at the next lunar day. This would be 20th of June, Thursday, Thursday, 13th lunar day. The moon is passing through sacred degrees. Why they are sacred? Because they are the hermetic knowledge, secret, sacred knowledge degrees. Benefit exactly this way. Research, search for knowledge, for information, and you get the best of this. Help others, great for healing, for connecting with nature. Uh, really, on this day, Thursday, Jupiter day, welcome the sun, Jupiter is ruling the day. You imagine the aura around yourself is yellow, orangey, and you can wear citrine, and Jupiter is blessing your day, and he's already visible. Powerful day for this, for spiritual work, for connecting with nature. Whether you can study, yes. You can travel, yes. You can travel on this day. Medical intervention, you can do, but again, because of the scorpionic energy, not invasive. Now we have the 21st of June. Oh, did I say? So it was Thursday, yes, yeah. Now we have Friday, 21st of June, 14th lunar day, a little bit critical lunar day always. You day of power otherwise, day where we can be very connected with nature. We can get the best of knowledge, of healing, connection with nature. But no medical interventions. Be careful when you travel, but it's great for spiritual powers, really, because of the degrees. Medical interventions, really not. This is Friday, day of Venus, day of Venus. You welcome the sun. Venus is the goddess of the day. And imagine her light pink aura, and you can wear rose quartz. So on this day, what can I say? Whether you can travel, very carefully. New beginnings, not. Yes. Like I forgot to mention day per day again to get back to the new beginnings. New beginnings, if they're really related to finances, to get married, maybe we wait a little bit. See, in 5 days, no, not yet. Mercury becomes visible in 5 days, and this is very, very powerful. Then I will be making the Mercury Talismans. This would be after the 25th of June. But before that, when he can support business and commercial work, yes, but you need Venus for new beginnings, especially when they involve finances. If it has to do with studies, you can certainly use Mercury, even invisible in Gemini. So new study work, classes, oh, this is very good. New spiritual activities, of course, this is also very good. Now we look at Saturday, 22nd of June, 15th lunar day. Well, the moon is not afflicted, and the moon passes through these beautiful degrees of the winter solstice, very powerful. Well, the moon is already in her full moon status, very beautiful. So we have the full moon, and you have in the degrees of the winter solstice, you have the sun in the degrees of the summer solstice. Venus, Mercury are with the sun. Actually, this is beautiful full moon without affliction, I can tell you. The moon is not afflicted. So this promises another 15 days of which will be harmonious. Well, I hope they help us to regain our courage, powers after what we went through during the last 2-3 years. Really, this could be very beneficial. Full moons are never good for surgeries, but some schools say full moons are super for planting. Like you guess the most, especially trees, anything. Really use the moment of the full moon. This is according to my volcanic culture. People say, oh, full moon, we have to plant. No medical interventions. You can travel. You can you can, let's say you have friendship that you needs to be, um, that you want to bring back the harmony. This is great. You to for trade, for communication, for new studies. This is really very good. You can just have very good 2 days, 22nd, 23rd of June. Really beautiful placement of the moon. No affliction. Looks very harmonious. Saturday, day of Saturn, you welcome the sun. You know Saturn is ruling the day. You imagine the aura around yourself is amethyst color, and you can wear blue, sapphire, or amethyst, of course. And this is really one very beautiful day. And when we look at the 23rd of June, which is Sunday, 16th Siman, 16th lunar day, again, people like also, during these 2 days, 22nd, 23rd, to make, spiritual work for abundance, for knowledge, for I don't know what. Maybe this unafflicted full moon is good for that. Now we have Sunday, day of the sun. You welcome the sun. I love this practice. I think Indian Vedic practice, but I know it's common to many cultures, to my culture too, to give water to the sun on Sunday. This is beautiful, and this is the magic in this is very, I don't know, beautiful. So you welcome the sun. You imagine the aura of the sun around you, the red healing aura, and you can wear ruby. Again, very good day for the same, for knowledge, for trade, for communication. You can travel, you can plant, you can enjoy the day. Whether you can do medical surgeries, you can do on this day. Yes, it's a very good day for that. Then you have 24th of June, Monday, 17th lunar day. You can, this is Monday, day of the moon. You welcome the sun. The moon is ruling the day. You imagine the aura of the moon around you, light green. You can ask for abundance, for fertility, for blessing, for good health on this day. And medical interventions, actually, yes, you can do. Travel, you can. Negotiations, no. New beginnings, no. You have 25th of June, Tuesday. No medical interventions. I would say no travel. Great for completion of things, especially when they involve administration, structure, completion of building, of structure. This is Tuesday, day of Mars. You welcome the sun. Mars is ruling the day. You imagine the aura around yourself is red, very healthy, very much supporting your courage. And you can wear a ruby on this day. Great day for completion of things, and carefully, and not for travel, and not for negotiation, and not for medical interventions. And now we have Wednesday, 26th of June, 19th Siman, 19th lunar day. On this day, you can travel, negotiate, do medical interventions, do surgeries, no new beginnings, good for completion of things of any kind, especially when they involve administration and stuff. This is Wednesday, great for study, for knowledge. You can imagine, welcome the sun. You imagine the aura around yourself is light green, and you can wear emerald. And now we have 27th of June, Thursday, 20th lunar day, the same. You can travel, you can do medical interventions, you can do spiritual work, you can complete your stuff. You have good results because, sometimes we have challenges to complete, to finalize, and these days are very good for that. It's Thursday, day of Jupiter. You welcome the sun. Jupiter is ruling the day. You imagine the aura around yourself is yellowish, and you can wear citrine. Now we have Friday, 28th of June, 21st lunar day, critical one, not good for medical intervention. Maybe when you travel, be careful. You can complete things, finish, finalize administrative, structural things. But you can do medical interventions if they're not invasive. This is Friday, day of Venus. You welcome the sun. Venus is ruling the day. You imagine the aura around yourself is, when you welcome the sun, is light, white, and you can wear tourmaline, watermelon melon tourmaline, for example. And now you have Saturday, 29th of June, 22nd lunar day. The moon is in very spiritual degrees, great exactly for helping others. This is always good for your karma, for your soul, good for spiritual work, medical interventions if not invasive. You can do many things on this day. You can travel, no new beginnings. This is for Saturday, 29th of June. You welcome the sun. You know, Saturn is ruling the day. Again, good for finalizing things, for getting rid of bad habits, for example. You say, now I will quit something, for example, on this day. You may manage. So, healing, great for healing, really healing yourself, healing others. So you can welcome the sun. Saturn is ruling you. Imagine him ruling the aura, amethyst aura, and you can wear an amethyst. Now we have Sunday, 30th of June, 23rd lunar day. Again, very much similar. The day you welcome the sun, you know, the solar energy is the healing one. You imagine red energy around yourselves, and you can use a ruby, for example. The day is the same. You can use it for completion of things, getting rid of bad habits, medical interventions, no affliction, so you can travel even, no new businesses. And now we have, second, already 1st of July, but I'll give you 3-4 more days just to complete the lunar cycle. 1st of July, this is Monday. It is 24th lunar day. So as you see, this is 24th lunar day. The month is not finished yet, the lunar month. So this day is good for medical interventions. This is Monday. Great for, you know, courage, needing activities, sports, no new beginnings, getting rid of bad habits, completion of things. You can travel. This is Monday. The moon is ruling the day. You imagine the aura of the moon around yourselves, the light green aura of abundance, healing, and you can wear Larimar, let's say. Now you have Tuesday, July 2nd, 25th lunar day. A little bit more careful we should be, because then the moon has exact conjunction with Mars, but still great for courage, for completion of things, medical interventions. But not very invasive, like I told you. I'm always worried how exactly Mars would be placed in people's horoscopes. If he's well placed, such day can be beneficial. That's why we have to be a little bit more careful. Not good for medical intervention, for a new beginning, sorry. Travel you can, but carefully because of this conjunction. Tuesday, day of Mars. You imagine, you welcome the sun, you imagine a red aura of healing, courage, and you can wear ruby on this day. Now you have 3rd July, which is Wednesday, day of Mercury. You welcome the sun. Mercury is ruling the day. Imagine the aura around yourself is, after you welcome the sun, is green, and you can wear emerald. The day is good for medical interventions. You can travel. You can complete things, beauty procedures, not yet. Artwork, beauty work, design, yes. This is Wednesday, I told you, day of Mercury. Then you have Thursday, 4th of July, and this is already the last 27th lunar day. Not very good for medical interventions because there is affliction. But still you can do artistic work, creative work, beauty work, complete things, completion of any, finalizing of any activity, getting rid of bad habits, for example. This is 4th of July, Thursday, day of Jupiter. Welcome the sun. Jupiter is ruling the day. You imagine the yellow-orange aura of Jupiter for blessing, abundance, and you can wear citrine. And now you have the 28th. This is actually the last lunar day. 28th lunar day. 28th lunar day of the month Siman, which is 5th of July, which is Friday, Venus day. You welcome the sun. You know Venus is ruling the day. You ask her for abundance, love, joy, and you imagine her pink light aura, and you can wear tourmaline, for example. The day is very good for medical interventions because it's the very last lunar day, completing, getting rid of stuff, of things. Good for studies. You can travel, you can do many things on this day, but not new beginnings, no new initiatives. And now already the 3 days of invisibility of the moon, which is 6th, 7th, let me see, 8th. On the 8th, the moon is appearing together with Mercury, together with Venus in Cancer. Very interesting new month. This would be affliction from Mars, but still the 3 planets, Venus, Moon, Mercury, visible in Cancer, are very interesting, and we'll be analyzing this with you in another video for sure, because this will be very interesting. July. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope this is useful for you. My next video will be I'm planning this series of 3 videos about Neptune, who now is, of course, in sidereal Pisces, Uranus, analysis only on Uranus, who now is in sidereal Aries, but on 18th of June he's entering Taurus, and of course about Pluto, the 3 trans-Saturnian planets, because I made such videos very long ago, but the situation is so much changed now that they need another attention. All the best. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.